Hey, what's going on, guys? Doggedy here, and the Destiny 2 gameplay reveal was Thursday, and I was actually going to record a video that day, trying to upload it yesterday on Friday, but my software wouldn't work, and the slightest bit, so now it's working and I'm able to make the video. So, I want to go ahead and talk about how the weapons will be working, and actually an idea that I think we'll be seeing play with in Destiny 2. So I want to go ahead and start with the weapons for Destiny 2 because it's really, really important because they're changing up the formula with the weapons. They're making it so you're going to have two primaries and a heavy. I know for those who haven't seen the gameplay, that's going to be really weird to hear. How can there be two primaries but one heavy? That's how Bungie is balancing out snipers, shotguns, and all that kind of stuff. It's their way of taking care of it. So what they're doing is you're going to have two primaries, one kinetic, one elemental. So, for example, you would have your Isoluna in your primary slot, where your primaries would be right now. Then your Fatebringer Adept, let's just say it was just a year one Fatebringer up to max light. So it had elemental damage, looked the exact same. Only difference is that it went to 400 light. Let's see, that's how it would work. That would go in your secondary slot, not your primaries. And then your snipers, fusion rifles, shotguns, grenade launchers, rocket launchers, and if there's going to be swords, those would all go in the heavy slots. And they actually came up with new names for these slots called power slots and connect slots, and the you also have energy weapons or energy slots. And what that means is that, like I said, the very first slot is gonna be the your Eos Luna. Your second will be your Fatebringer. Your third will be your Devil's Dawn or Thousand Yard, whatever your god roll is. That's what it will be. And at first, when I heard this, I thought that is really weird. How is that gonna work? But after watching some gameplay, I see how it's gonna benefit, and it's gonna benefit a lot. Bungie put a lot of time and effort into this, thinking how they could work it. So another YouTuber had asked how um, if elemental primaries are going to be doing anything different than in Destiny 1, and the response was actually yes, they will be. What's going to happen with them is that when someone's using a super in PvP, so let's say someone's using their Dawnbreaker, one of the new supers for Warlocks. If they're using that super, then let's say you take out Sunshot, the exotic hand cannon that does solar damage. If you use that against a Dawnbreaker, you will kill that Dawnbreaker faster than if you use any other weapon. You get like a 20% increase to damage, I believe it is. And now comes the interesting part where kinetic weapons actually can do a little more damage than other weapons. Sounds weird, doesn't it? Well, it really is. What happens is the enemies without shields or without elements on them take more damage from kinetic weapons than any other weapon. So let's take the boss let's take the final boss at the end of the strike, the inverted spire, the new strike in Destiny 2. He has different stages. So for the first stage, she's void. I'm gonna just take a gun out of Destiny 1 since I haven't seen any void weapons in Destiny 2 so far. So let's say we take Nova Mortis against. Let's say we use Nova Mortis against the final boss in that strike. That should be doing more damage than any other weapon. Than a kinetic weapon, arc weapon, solar weapon. It's gonna do more damage. Then we get to the second phase. He's using solar. He has solar damage on him now. You can use Sunshot, and that's gonna do more damage than any other weapon with any other element or any kinetic weapon. Then you get to the final stage, and he has his arc stage on. He has his arc phase on, his second to last phase. Risk Runner, the new SMG in the game. The new SMG, exotic SMG in the game that does arc damage will be doing should be doing more damage than a weapon that does not have arc. And then when he gets to his kinetic stage, kinetic weapons do more. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory now. So yeah, that's actually really interesting and really changes the game up and actually gives weapons more of a use, because the only time we use like these weapons that have burns is in strikes when there's a burn on, or when we just need to take down a shield from some kind of normal enemy. That's the only time we really see weapons with elements take effect. They're pretty much useless now. But in Destiny 2, they're changing it up so that way they're going to be even more useful. And that's actually really, really good. In fact, I'll play with the adept weapons from time to time. I don't really use them much, but when I use my adept weapons in Destiny 1, I don't really want to use them, and I end up switching to something else. More than likely, I'm going to switch to Outbreak Prime because it's a really good gun. The nanites do decent damage. The gun itself does decent damage. In fact, I got to like 17,000 points by myself using like only Outbreak Prime and Challenge of Elders. So it's a good gun. I'm gonna use that over my Fatebringer Adept, which is really sad to say because Fatebringer is one of the most hyped weapons to come to Destiny Rise of Iron in the Age of Triumph release. So that's really sad to say, but now if Fatebringer were to move forward into Destiny 2, it would see a lot more play now because it's going to be a lot more useful. It's going to have more of a use than Destiny 1, which is really, really good. And actually, I mentioned Risk Runner earlier, and that's actually what I wanted to talk about with weapons going into play, because that can change the game up greatly. In fact, I already know what I'm going to do with these weapons, because they're pretty self-explanatory. So, Risk Runner, the exotic SMG that does arc damage, that's going to be in your secondary slot, because that's where your energy weapons go, your weapons with elements. That's going to go there. Now you can have any other hand cannon or anything like that in your primary slot, any kinetic weapon. And like I accidentally said hand cannon, what I think I'm going to do and what I'm planning to see a lot of play of in Destiny 2 is I'm thinking we're going to be seeing a lot of people play with a hand cannon in their primaries, and then have Risk Runner in their secondary slot, and then just run some kind of sniper or shotgun in their power weapon slot. That's what I plan to see happening. I could be wrong, and then maybe there's gonna be a pulse rifle or some kind of I don't know. But to me, hand cannons look like they're gonna be in a really good state in Destiny 2. They seem like they would be like a perfect match with Risk Runner and SMGs in general. Now, do I know this? Absolutely not. I did not get to go out and play Destiny 2 early, and rightfully so, because I only have 39 subscribers at the time of this recording. So I really don't deserve to go out there. It would have been nice if I could have gone out there, but I didn't get to, so I didn't get to record gameplay or anything. I've been trying to find some gameplay, and so I can analyze it a little better than having to go out onto YouTube, but I haven't been able to get any gameplay at all, which is a little annoying, but I mean, I understand, because these companies are they're just trying to keep it quiet for now. Bungie probably said that they can't do anything currently, which is completely understandable, but until I can get more gameplay, I don't think I can say for sure that that hand cannon is going to match well with a submachine gun. But as of right now, that's what I think. I would like to analyze a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to happen. So yeah, that's really it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, sorry I didn't get to upload a video Thursday or yesterday on Friday. I was just having issues with my software recording and all that, so I was just really messing around trying to figure out how can I fix this, how can I not. I spent a good portion of the day trying to find some gameplay if I could find any at all, which I can't. So yeah. Sorry about the lack of uploads lately. I've just been trying to find stuff to upload about, to make videos about, and the game has just been so dry that I can't find anything. Like, it's just getting so boring after a little while that, like, Age of Triumph, none of my friends want to go do the raids. They just want to go do trials. So I don't really have much of a chance. Like, I don't really have much to do. And so I'm just spending my time watching YouTube, watching stuff for Destiny 2, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, again, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends if they don't understand how the system is going to work, or if they just want a little bit of a better understanding. And yeah, that's all I really have, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.